Good morning, teachers. Today I will be presenting our math project, Dynamic Behaviors of Modified SRS Models by Kieran Ong and Ting Should See. The regular SRS model is a mathematical simulation model categorizing individuals into distinct groups, such as susceptible, infectious, and recovered. Transition rates between these states simulate changes in health status, such as recovery or infection. We decided to improve on the traditional SRS model by including a vaccination component. The vaccination model allows for the outcomes of vaccination to be quantified. With a vaccination rate of 0.0, a peak of over 600 infected individuals is reached in Figure 3a. However, when the vaccination rate is increased to 0.05, and assuming a vaccination capacity of 300, the curve representing the infected population significantly flattens. We then implemented an SIRS reinfection model where people can be reinfected after they have recovered the first time. As seen on the graphs below, with different infection rates of 0.05 and 0.02 respectively, we can see that as reinfection rate decreases, number of recovered people who have recovered a second infection increases. This lines up with our expectations. Now I'll be talking about our SIRS asymptomatic unnoticed model. Asymptomatic people often do not seek help or undertake isolation measures. To overcome the limitations of the traditional SIRS model in capturing the impact of asymptomatic population, we added extra variables to represent them in the infected population. The presence of an asymptomatic population increased the peak of infected population and caused an earlier peak at T0.18 rather than the normal 2.3 as demonstrated in the graphs below. Slower recovery rates in the asymptomatic population overall resulted in higher infected numbers. Now we'll be looking about SIRS behavioral response model. As it simulates changes in contact rates as a behavioral response to fear of infection, we set parameters to increase or decrease the contact rate based on whether the infected population exceeds or falls a certain threshold. The model shows larger fluctuations in response to infection numbers, but with a consistent time to stabilize. This is illustrated in the following graphs, wherein they both stabilize at around T0.2, but a higher change rate results in a more dynamic curve as seen with a change rate of 0.06. Finally, I'll talk about our SIRS information delay model as it incorporates a delay in response to infection rates and uses the function to assign increasing weights to more recent data. The model self-adjusts to rapidly reach equilibrium as demonstrated in the below graph, with equilibrium reached at around T0.1. All simulations have lined up with expectations of how populations would respond to different types of outbreaks, with extra testing to be done in the future, as well as comparisons to other countries to determine the rate of success of our program. Refinement of our simulations will allow for more accurate predictions of how certain populations and demographics respond to pandemics like COVID-19 in the future.